Hi there, I'm Dr. Nefario and I'm here to explain how to play Exploding Minions. The game is simple. There are always a few exploding minions shuffled in the draw pile. You play the game by putting the draw pile face down and taking turns drawing cards until someone draws an exploding minion. When that happens, that person explodes and is out of the game. All the other cards in the game will help you avoid drawing the exploding minions. For example, you might play a card that lets you secretly look at the top few cards before drawing, or a card that lets you force another player to draw instead of you. Players keep playing and drawing cards until there is only one player left, and that person wins the game. Basically, if you explode, you lose. If you don't explode, you win, like in real life. To get started, we're going to set up the game for the number of players you're playing with. First, remove all the exploding minion cards from the deck and put them aside in a pile. Next, if you're playing with 2 players, you will only need the cards with this symbol in the corner. So remove all the other cards and put them back in the box. If you're playing with 3 players, you're only going to be playing with the cards that don't have this symbol. And if you're playing with 4 or 5 players, you're going to be playing with all of the cards in the game, regardless of whether or not they have a symbol. Now that your deck is set and has the correct cards, remove all of the diffuse cards and give out 1 to each player. Any extra diffuse cards get shuffled back into the deck. Allow chaos to handle it. Must you control everything? Diffuse cards are the most powerful cards in the game. They are the only cards that can save you after you draw an exploding minion. So try to get as many diffuse cards as you can during the game. Shuffle the deck and deal 7 cards face down to each player. Everyone should have 8 cards total now. Look at your cards, but keep them secret. The final step is to shuffle the correct number of exploding minion cards into the deck. The number of exploding minion cards you want is equal to the number of players minus 1. That way there's enough exploding minions for everyone to explode except for 1 player who wins the game. So if you're playing with 3 players, shuffle 2 exploding minions into the deck. If you're playing with 4 players, shuffle 3 exploding minions in. Do you understand? Put any extra exploding minion cards back into the box because you won't need them. Put them aside. Give the deck a good shuffle and put it face down in the middle of the table. That's your draw pile. Leave some room for a discard pile as well. Now, pick a player to go first and then continue clockwise around the table, the wise of a clock. When it's your turn, the most important thing to worry about is not drawing an exploding minion. There are 2 parts to your turn, play or pass and then draw. Play or pass means you can play any of the cards from your hand or pass by playing none at all. To play a card, just put it face up in the discard pile and follow the rules on the card. You can play as many cards as you'd like, or again, pass to play no cards at all. When you're done playing cards, you must draw the top card from the draw pile and hope it's not an exploding minion. Let's look at an example. Let's say it's your turn and you have a bad feeling about the top card in the draw pile. In your hand, you have a See Your Future card, which allows you to secretly look at the top 3 cards in the draw pile. So you decide to play it by placing it face up in the discard pile. When you secretly look at the top 3 cards, you see that the top card is an exploding minion. Your worst fears are confirmed. Never trust anyone, never trust life. If you draw that card, you'll explode and be out of the game. So you decide to play another card from your hand, a shuffle card. This allows you to shuffle the draw pile. After giving the pile a good shuffle, you decide to risk it and end your turn by drawing the top card, hoping against all hope that it's not an exploding minion. Remember, this game is different from most of the other games you've played because you play the cards and then draw a card to end your turn. Play or pass, then draw a card and hope it's not an exploding minion. Play or pass, then draw. Play or pass, then draw. Play or pass, then draw. Got it? Well, you blow up, unless you have a diffuse card. Do you remember when I told you to try and get as many of these as possible? That is because if you draw an exploding minion and you have a diffuse card, you can play the diffuse card instead of exploding. Play a defuse card by placing it face up in the discard pile, and then you get to secretly put the exploding minion face down in the draw pile, anywhere you'd like. You can hold the cards under the table so no one can see where you put the exploding minion. You can put the exploding minion on the bottom of the deck, 2 cards down, somewhere in the middle, or if you want to hurt the player right after you, just secretly put it right back on the top of the draw pile. If you draw an exploding minion and you don't have a defuse card, you explode and you are out of the game. Take your cards and the exploding minion that blew you up and put them face up in the discard pile. All the other players continue playing clockwise around the table without you. If you're the last player who hasn't exploded, you win. Victory is yours. If you have any questions about how a particular card works, just read the field guide. That's it. Have fun. Try not to explode. Thank you very much.